Well, a new week starts with a very brand new weight record, and it's a good one. 1,000 in a day. Absolutely brilliant. Well, it's Monday, and as always, it's recycling time. The cartons, we've got quite a few of them. Cans and bottles. And that's it, we're all done recycling. Very hot today as well. Well, after the success of the weights, we're cooling off in the pool, which used to be there until yesterday. It's now at the back of the garden, so that'll move into the sun. Well, a new week begins, as you've seen from the recycling and others. A new game, Whispering Willows. Hopefully it may become this week's completion, but nothing's ever guaranteed. Well, game on a Tuesday, not for a game, but to complete a new signing. Well, Wednesday morning, the weekly weight check has been done. It looks like we've lost a bit, which means Saturday's grueling walk probably paid off. But what we're at today is the local post office to send the gift that we did for my friend in America. Maybe a few pictures on this week, something that we've done over a few months, because rather than just buying her something, she said to draw something. So we'll have to post this, hopefully. Parcel sent successfully. More news probably in next week's video. All done. This is a record of the Twilight project that we did for Rachel. That was sheet 1 flat. 2. Another week following the Plants vs Zombies completion, which you can see is there, and for the first time we got a zombie to get up to 5 stars. We only got 3 plants, so here goes. There we go, up it moves. 20% of the final achievement done. It's a long slog, but we'll get there eventually. Well, as you can just may have seen there, final unlock on Whispering Willows, it's done. Bit of a strange game overall, not something that you can really get into as such, but being it was made in 2015, games have changed a lot story wise since then. Obviously it's traditional nice work, all achievements unlocked, so it's a nice completion as we've just entered Thursday. Pretty well designed though, I have to admit, very good game by Abstraction Games. Well, after Wednesday morning, saw the achievement jump up a little bit. As you can see there, the sunflower, after a little bit of play tonight, is waiting for his promotion. And there we go. 25% of the unlock complete. That's 5 characters out of 20. So we're now a quarter of the way there. So, arrived at Little Lane, home of Winstanley Warriors. Passed it a few times. Anyone who follows, who's seen us do the rugby travels, that road over there is the road that you pass to go to the A49 to Warrington away. Statistics for this one: 318 overall, 294 for Skem. Not too sure when the 300 will come, possibly next month. First against the Winstanley Warriors. We've seen them play for a cup final a few years ago, but never against us. So 228 team against Skem, 37 friendly, might not get to 40, I don't know, might have a few more before October. 99th away trip, which means the 100th could be a trip to what used to be our home at Cables next week, but we'll see. 8th game in the 2021 season, 25th football in 2020, 45th sport attendance in 2020. 50 looks pretty likely, but an absolute disaster, so maybe 75 is a goal for this year. Winstanley Warriors, Skem United, they should be good. So half time at Little Lane, Winstanley 2, Skem 3. We're going to play 40 minutes because there's no floodlights here, so if it goes dark we can't play, so 40 minute halves it is. So full time here at a very dark Little Lane. Winstanley W 2, Skem United 3. No goals in the second half. It was an 80-minute game because there's no floodlights here, so it had to be played before it went dark. Moving on, well, we're back footballing wise, back at JMO on Saturday against Widnes, unless there's some gaming involved. So with JMO on Saturday afternoon, not as warm as the last one, but not as cold either. With a visit of Widnes, 319 overall, 295 for Skem. Sadly, it's the 5th against Widnes with no wins. Played 5, played 4, lost 4. 4-game losing streak, so if this does come a loss, it'll be a record. Most teams we've lost to at home. Could also be 100th home loss overall. 9th game in 2021, 26 football in 2020, 46 attendance in 2020 sporting wise. 2 rugby ones to come this afternoon and 3 tomorrow. Should get to the 50 this week. So, Skem Widnes 3 o'clock. So, half time here at JMO, Skem United no, Widnes no. So far, so good. So, full time here at JMO, I'm pretty happy with that. Skem 1, Widnes 1. It's 2 draws against 2 teams, divisions above us here in the last few weeks. Rugby wise, Wigan they couldn't get beat, but that can hopefully improve. So, back home from JMO, Wigan we're losing 12-0. And now 16-12 up, as we listened to on the way home. Statistic of this one, it is technically a Wigan home game, so it's the second one we've lost. Probably lose them all this season, attendance wise. 378 overall for Wigan, 416th rugby league, 25th against Castleford, 13 wins, 11 losses, and a 1-game losing streak from when we went to Castleford early in the year and got, well, embarrassed. 13th home win, would be the first team ever to join like Salford on that. 190th home win it could be. It's a record 17th home again against Castleford. Virtual or not, we've not seen Wigan play any other game, any other team more at home. Could be a 3rd consecutive win and consecutive home wins. 21st rugby league in 2020 and the 47th sporting attendance in 2020. Very interesting first half. Wigan 16, Castleford 12. Well, full time Wigan 30, Castleford 22. So it's another 50 pence profit on the betting schedule. I think it was for the 50 this week, 20 and 20 the week before. I was getting there. In terms of my teams, obviously Skem winning on Thursday, Jordan today. Liverpool currently Jordan in the Community Shield, so it could be a perfect week, unbeaten wise, but we'll see. Game 2 on Saturday, and Liverpool just lost in the Community Shield, so the unbeaten weekend team wise is gone. This one's Leeds against Salford. First time I've ever seen this one in terms of the virtual. It is the 10th Super League regular other. 6th time we've seen Leeds against the team non-Wigan. 5th time we've seen Salford against the team non-Wigan. 22nd Rugby League in 2020. And it's the 48th sporting attendance in 2020. 2 off the 50 we wanted, because after lockdown we were never going to get over 100. So once again, it's a week with a little bit more progress on the way of the Tank SummerSlam. Not a lot of progress, but we're getting there a little bit further than the list. It is a massive list to do, though, I have to admit. Well, a possibility for next week's completion is the Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. Now, I remember watching the Poirot special, and that sort of inspired that when this was on sale to go for it, because I remember the story. It is a big game, so starting it this week might make it easier to finish next week. It is a big one though, so if it's as good as the actual drama was. So Sunday afternoon, game 1 or game 3 of this week, Old Kingston Rovers against St Helens. First time we've ever seen this meeting. It's the 4th non-Wigan side we've seen KR face. It's the 6th non-Wigan side we've seen St Helens face. There's been a few over the years. It's the 417th overall, as you can see from the HJ. 11th Super League regular other, 23rd Rugby League in 2020, and 49th sporting attendance for 2020. Because there's 2 more games to come today, it means 50th sporting attendance for the year will be a cut-out one. So, game 2 on the second day of this week of round 10, Huddersfield against Hull. This is one that I have seen before, and it is actually quite a memorable one at Anfield at Magic Weekend last year, where I can't completely remember the score, but I'm pretty sure it was something like 52-2 to Huddersfield. Absolutely amazing game, that one. It is the 12th Super League regular other, 24th Rugby League in 2020, and it is what I didn't think would I get in this year, 50th sport attendance in 2020. 2 months ago we were stuck on 26. Not thinking that we'd ever go to a game for the rest of the year, so to hit 50 is good. Let's hope this is as entertaining as the one from last year. So, game 3 of the day, game 5 of the week. We've just spotted Gale for a very good view in the stand, just as we've still yet to see mine physically on Sky this week. We didn't see it at St Helens, and we haven't seen it this week, including Jordan the Wigan game, but it is there. 5th time we've seen Waddington against the non-Wigan side, 4th for Wakefield, 420th overall rugby league game dating back to 2010. 13th Super League regular is 25th rugby league in 2020. After doing 50 before, it's 51 for the year in terms of sport and attendances, with 75 the next goal. That should come possibly in November, I think, but we'll see. So, Waddington Wakefield, and this is the last weekend one, I think, for a couple of weeks. It's Thursday and Friday next week, so that should make the video interesting. That's a good way to end the week, as it is. Well, something that's been a pattern Jordan this week is the Plants vs Zombies 5-star. Obviously, everyone is 4-star or above, so it's just getting those last set of characters really to go up. One character is really difficult on this version that wasn't on the previous game. Like, it's sort of made it worse, which is a bit of a sad thing, because it was a good character, which is the Rose. The achievement tracker is there, as it is always when we do the 5. So let's go. There we go, it's gone over again. The Rose is 5 stars. And just to confirm, we are now on, once the screen adapts, 30% done, which is not a lot. You know, 30% of 100 is not a lot. It's not by any stretch, but it's 30%. We're getting there. Hopefully it'll be completed by the end of September.